Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of an Aussie from me in Philippines. That's me, you bastards. Good day. Well, look at this 6 o'clock. Have a look at this day, would you? Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Babies, good morning. You happy? All right. Want some tucker? All right then. They love talking to me every morning. Hello, little babies. And there's a Puerto Ricans doing today. How's the gangs going, all right? He's a Puerto Rican gang. They're smaller than the other ducks. They're just running around terrorising each other all night long. Yelling, talking, screaming, ducking. Look at these babies. So he broke off during the night. So I can't catch him until tonight, so I'll leave him and just walk up to him tonight and pick him up. One thing with chickens and that is that, or any of these chickens, ducks, whatever, turkeys, is when there's no light, they don't move. So you can just walk up to them and just pick them straight up. Bloody amazing. Bloody amazing. Right, let's get some tucker going. Right, what's happening in here? What a mess. What have you done? Oh my God. Look, you've got broken eggs in there. You, oh, fuck off. Fuck off, go on. Oh, too much. So this is where he's broke off his tether. But I'll let him run around a little bit so he can get some grass into him, some stones and all that type of stuff. That'll keep him happy. And we'll catch him tonight. There's a big red bastard running around. I couldn't catch him the other day when I was after volunteers. I just couldn't find the bastard. Oh, there's the Puerto Ricans down there at the moment. Look, running around. Some of the ducks lay eggs in the water bowl of the night. And you come out to be water, but it's been attacked. So strange shit. So I've got a new incubator turned up, so I'm going to be doing some more incubating. Hopefully that these roosters, I'm not sure about the yellow one though. Hopefully with the ones that we got, the 2 chickens and the rooster we got from Stew, hopefully we get some better sperm count up, and we get too many eggs that underneath the mamas are going bad. That means they haven't got the high sperm count up like me. You know what I mean? Oh. There you go, big guy. It's quite funny, this little turkey here, right, he was raised in the incubator and put in a hotel. There he's out. He stays with this rooster here. And overnight when they sit up here, he sits underneath his wing. So the little turkey will go around and actually peck and clean this guy. Amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. What a wonderful world we live in, guys. A wonderful world we live in. Right, so I've only got one volunteer left I caught yesterday. So I've got to get all these round so I can pressure clean down. So this is the new, hey little guys. This is the orphan's room. This is the ones that we got from Stew. They're my new stock. Like these, like them. They're made in Australia and they're a mix between a Rhode Island Red, which is these big bastards, and another variety. So they give a bigger egg and more. So they give at least 300 eggs a year. So Stew's going to be retiring from his house and moving to another house. So he's not going to take his chickens. So we're going to get all his chickens from him. So how good is that, guys? How good is that? I am happy. Howdy, big fella. Right, so what's happening today? Oh, let's turn around slowly. Right, today, as you can see how the ducks come up the pole, they walk up the pole and they just sit there and say, "G'day." Let me get rid of this egg. Oh. So we're going to put netting all around that. So it's an 8-foot netting. We'll probably stretch it out a little bit more, but I'm going to make it 8 feet, that's enough. Now the ducks, the papa duck, he can fly over this post. He goes and sees mama. So what I'm going to do is put netting all the way around. And I've got to stop these guys from walking up here to have a look. Nothing to see here, move on. So today Bob and I are going to put poles on each one of these wooden stakes. And we're going to run wire around the top, run then all the netting all the way around. I've got special clips for it all I brought many years ago. and staple it onto it. And that's today. Now normally Thursday, of course, because we have Wilfredo comes in this afternoon, normally Thursday is William's Homestead Kitchen Day. So if I've got time, which I'm hoping so, then I'm going to be making some chicken schnitzel with avocado and melted cheese. How good's that? That's if I've got time. Right, let's go back to work. Alright guys, well we're back. Bob's up, hey Bob! Morning Bob! Right, so what we've done is, as you know, yesterday we, these are all 12 footers, so we cut these down to 6 footers. We drilled holes in the top for the wire and that. So what's going to happen is this is a 2 foot post that we're going to be using to mark them all with. So these will actually sit like this, up to here, wire going around the top and all the netting on. And they'll be stapled with the stapler, little staple gun, look, little bloody staple gun, mate. So once they're up and the netting's on, this will be staple, 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 staple down through here. At the bottom, we'll have the hog ring clips along the bottom. Then we're going to save that job for Boy tomorrow, Bob. The hog ring clips for the wire at the bottom, because he can bend. We can't bend. Guts are fucked. So that's how it's going to work. And it's going to be bloody sexy, sexy, sexy. Right, might as well get a bit done before brekkie, hey? Chick's making brekkie this morning, so Bob and I are having an early start. But we're lucky because it's all shade up through here, so it's no problem at all. All right guys, let's see how we go. Right, ready? Okay, here we go. Lovely. That's how it's done, guys. Do this about 20 times. Oh, no, I haven't told you yet. I've not told her. Okay, so what we're doing, guys, is we've got all these poles in, they're all tied on. Now we're putting a wire around the top that's going to hold the netting on. And it'll also be stapled stapled down the side of the wood, and it'll also have hog rings at the bottom and along the wires. Right, Bob?
Yep.
Right, so the poles are all up, tied on. We've got the wire running all along the top, all the way to this corner. I had 2 sets of wires, but one was thinner, so we're going to go to Erecting to get some more later. But until now, and while I'm waiting for Chick to finish off her goats, we're going to run the netting all the way across here, and that will go from the top to the bottom. And I tell you, that will keep the bastards in. This afternoon, if we need, it'll all be shade through here, so it'll be nice and cool for us. It's nice and cool for the ducks as well. How's your mother's ducks? Right, so what we've done now is we've secured that end off down through there, and all these hooks ones are on. They're quite easy to snap together, really good little hooks, these ones. So what we're going to do now is do the top, and we'll staple up and down onto the wood all the way through. Right, so that's the first side up, so they're all stapled. They're all stapled onto here, nicely done. So we'll put a couple of hog rings just clip onto here every now and again, like same as what we've got on the top. Hog ring, just hog it on. When boy comes tomorrow, he can bend. So Tom he can bend down, fold this up and do it all along the bottom. I can't bend, guys, from my gut the way it is. But hopefully I get to Thailand and get the operation I need, inshallah. Right, we're going to stop and have a drink of cold water and a smoke, I think, Bob. What do you reckon? Yep. If I talked you into it, don't you piss on that, you bastard. Go on. Hey, Jane. Alright, so we've got the hog rings, and they're just going to give a look at that. Can't even see it. Absolutely beautiful, guys. Get the right tools, have everything ready before you start, and you can hit it properly then, guys. Get the right tools in, boys and girls. Have enough stock before you start the project, and away you go. Look at that. So Tom will do the bottom for me. Out of bullets. Thanks, Bob. Yep. Right, there you go. This is where we're up to. So we've got all this stuff done. We had to stop, run out of wire up to here. Well, it didn't actually run out. The wire I had was a couple of bundles, but they were skinnier wire. So I said, no, do it properly. So we went up to Erecting, which is up the road up here, and got some more wire from up there. And come back to that. That dropped us out of time, but we got achieved all the way up to here that we wanted. So now after lunch we'll rip her up through there and up along there. We'll do it on the inside. You know, it would be nice to do it on the inside so that the goats don't hump and bump and all that stuff, but with all the support bars and all this stuff, it's like, oh, what a bitch. So it will be okay. But I love those clips, guys. This is what they look like. I had them years and years and years and years ago for an idea I was going to do. The only thing you have is the palm frond. But oh, bloody, the coconut copper at the moment, 73 pesos a kilo. So we're going to get Papa straight after Easter to get a harvest done, and we'll get it all dried out in the sun. It's never been that high. That is just absolutely like 3 times the normal price, if maybe 4 times. 73 pesos a kilo. You've got to get involved with that, mate. When the money's there, you got to take it. As they say, when the sun shines, you got to make hay. You got to make hay. All right, big boy. Catch you later on. All right. He's been quite friendly with Bob at the moment. A bit strangely friendly. All right, let's go and have some lunch. It's coming on to 12. Look at that, dead on 12 o'clock. How's that for timing? Fuck my dog. Right, well, it's just before 2 o'clock. Wilfredo's out with the goats. So we're going to start back into this and get the next phase done. It's supposed to be pissing down with rain later. So we'll see how we go. We'll get the post all in first and get the wire stretched up, and we'll see how we go, guys. Right, so we've got all the posts up, all into place, all tied off all the way around to the back corner. And now we're just going to feed this line through. So I've got to stretch right the way out there so there's no kinks in the coil. And it's just a matter of feeding it through and away we go. If I can get this in before the rain, I'll be happy because I still do the netting myself. That's no problem at all, it's a one-man job. Right, let's go. Right, it's a race against the rain, guys. We've got the last little bit to do, it's this little bit of wire up here. So it's a race against the rain. There's nothing above us now, just a few drops falling. A few drops falling only. So I've called out to the goats and Wilfredo's brought them over this way closer. So we can just get the hell out of there quick. Quicker. Not looking good, Charlie Brown. Oh, we got the wire up just in time, look at that. Just in time. The goats are in, the sheep are in, and we're out of here. Bloody hell. Now, if it had stayed, the rain had stayed off, we've had it finished today, but I said I can hang the netting myself. That's not hard, it's easy. It really is, so that's no problem. Right, let's get all this gear away. Get the saws packed up. How fun is that?